Whose children were killed by police are calling attention to police brutality. They gathered in Atlanta this week, and they're calling for change. Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner has a story.
It is such a simple gesture.
This is pretty much our community day.
Getting out and donating care packages full of goodies to people young and old. But it's not all smiles. The women who organized this event at Katherine Johnston Memorial Park in West Atlanta share a terrible sisterhood.
All of our children have been killed by the police.
Mothers from different parts of the country converged at the park this morning for the first of several days of events, raising awareness about police brutality.
I know people know about this, but are you really thinking about what could this happen to your family member?
Lisa Keys lost her son Brandon to a police shooting in St. Paul, Minnesota. She hopes to use this week in Atlanta to help spur people into action.
Stop being complacent. Get out. Talk to your politicians. Get out in your neighborhood. Do something. Go out and feed somebody. Get out here and do something and get back to community living, because that's what's missing.
The mothers here know most officers are not bad police, but they think the methods need a major change.
The ones that ain't doing their job, ain't doing it correctly and by the law, need to go.
It's an effort to foster knowledge, increase accountability, and show dependability.
So we do know that everyone at the end of the day want to go home.
Because mothers should stay mothers.
It worries me when I can't trust who's supposed to protect us, not to kill us.
I'm Joshua Skinner, Atlanta News First.